Yeah, of course. This is my character, Aspen Forest. They're a character that I created for a story named Just Out of Reach. And they were actually created from a spinner wheel because I was bored one day in 2022 and I just redesigned them until they started looking like this. They are actually a servitor, so they live in a village full of all these different servitors and different centaur creatures, and they are called four legs, while the people in the kingdom next to them are called two legs, and there's a lot of tension between the two. Would also like to point out that they have shark teeth. Aspen is intersex, which means that they were not born a particular gender or sex. They do not conform to the, typical male-female anatomy. So they are unable to have children, unfortunately, and they are actually the only OC that I have that does that, and it's pretty cool. They also got autism, but it's high functioning, so it's not brought up a lot. Here's a rough sketch of Saitama. It's the kingdom that Blair came from, and it's right off of the Blue Road, which is a route that they take throughout the story, and they kind of just have to deal with the guards and getting mugged a whole bunch. But that's also the temple where, spoiler alert, Aspen ends up dying there. But it's okay, because there's a whole situation, and yada yada, they come back to life. There's a rough sketch of where Aspen would have lived. This is kind of like a clay wood building, and there's a little shed back there. It was built with their dad, and it's not really used very often because Aspen is all over the place trying to stay off the grid because the taxes that Saitama likes to put on them is insane. This is Aspen's sister named Astrid. They don't really talk much, but Astrid got really ill and ended up passing away shortly after Blair's arrival into the village for refuge. The mom is still alive, but she's And here's a picture of the raid. Lovely.